Come on. Why is that pyramid inverted? No, that seems like a good conversation to have, though. Like, what is American and what isn't? That seems like a real good conversation to have. No, the shit I say isn't. No, I don't think it's. I mean, you could say that about anybody. A lot of this, it's not. America has a set. But believe me, when you're talking about child abuse and that alone, okay. Um, in our modern society that you're into, I'm sure, and no matter where you are, really, technically, but we got things like the CIA and the FBI. The CIA and the FBI knows all too well about child abuse and shit like that. I think that's shit they might have to deal with when there's nothing else going on or something. But they know all too well about it. You don't condone it. It's I got a small bowl. But what I say is American. They acknowledge it. They know there's no way to eradicate it. Therefore, they try to do the best they can do to organize it. Like the CIA had set up the process church. Yeah, it's despicable. Yeah, it's horrific or whatever you fucking think. But it's organized. You know what I mean? A lot of those people or children are taken out of abusive homes and sent into abusive groups where at least they could experience love or something different. To organize it. All they can do, and technically on their menu, it's trying to fight it. They're trying to fight the disorganized practice of it. That's what they're trying to fight, not the concept of it happening. There's right ways to do. I mean, like everybody says, and it's the truth. There's right ways to do unspeakable things, and then there's the wrong way to do it. There's a right way to do everything. And I'm sick of being surrounded with motherfuckers that don't know how to do things the right way. All you got to do is look at your heart. Look inside yourself. If you're a decent person or a normal person, you don't even have to be fucking... Look inside yourself. Look at society. Look back inside yourself. Look at society. Look at society. Look at your need to be in a society. Look at your need for society needing you. Look at the world. Look at the government now. I'm highly American. I always have been. The government does their very best to keep things fucking organized. I've never felt a paranoia from the government. That to me is fucking ridiculous. I'm grateful to the government for just getting SSI when I was a fucking kid because I surely would have died. It was like hitting the lottery and it still feels like the fucking lottery. It's pathetic that you live off of 1952 standards and practices. Well, if there was a decent way to cut corners, I fucking would. Right now, there's not. But I'm still here. I owe that to the government. I owe that to my government. What a great country this is. And if you don't like this country, that's why I tell you, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. That's just the bottom line. I'll tell you the hard truths of the world because I wouldn't pontificate on it if I didn't know it. That's the way it goes. Get the fuck out if you don't like this country. You want to make fun of Donald Trump like that's going to impress me or piss me off? It just shows your fucking ignorance. Have some balls and make fun of Biden right now. I mean, not like that. Any man with guts or brains wouldn't. But the only reason you don't is because you think that he's the president now. You seem to think that like when presidents go out of office that they're no longer in office anymore. Making fun of Donald Trump is one of the most stupid things any person who value... What kind of asshole would make fun of a multi-billionaire who's a nice man, and you might, if you try for the rest of your life and have good intentions, you might get next to him. Or at least, if you study hard, you might meet him someday. What kind of fucking asshole would look would look at the Rockefellers or any motherfucker with money? By the time he's got that money, he's been to school. He's been to the big school because he wanted that money so bad. This school was nothing to him. But he's been to that school, and how could he forget it? What kind of motherfucking moron? Let's make fun of Bill Gates. Let's do that. There's not one thing this motherfucker might say accidentally in a fit of rage that might be worth $1 billion. The shit he spits out might not be worth 2 cents to you or something. Okay, let's make fun of that. Why am I forced to contend with such retarded thinking? Yeah, but look at his hair. Yeah, it's a windy day. So fucking what? Yeah, but he's got a piece and he comes... I don't give a fuck. I don't think the ladies give a fuck from the looks of it. He's an attractive man by himself. I think, it's not like he's a Harvey Weinstein up there or something. Not that there's anything wrong with Harvey Weinstein, but... Where did you learn that? For you to even do that to piss me off is one thing. But why are you playing yourself in the process? You misjudged me and you played yourself. And now you're left holding the bag of making fun of the president. Or next president. Who happens? And most presidents are not rich like that. Do you understand the differences? That might be I think that's the richest president we ever. He got a lot of money. My go-to thought? What the fuck is that? My go-to thought is, let me get in his political party some way, somehow, and fetch coffee. Billions and billions of miles away from him. But let me follow in his footsteps as best I can. And I don't know. Geez, there was a reason why seeing his political campaign was like probably like Beatlemania to some people. I was overwhelmed. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Why is it so hardcore? Why is it coming over the TV, radio, the internet, and everybody's partying like it's the end of the world? Yeah. I'm a media art motherfucker. I took immediate note of that. And I thought it might have been the end of the world. It wasn't. It was just a dude having the blowout of his life. Investing a little of his own hard-earned dough to kick it off right. To throw the motherfuck kegger to end all keggers. That was like Elvis taking the stage. You see what I'm saying? Which American president wants to step up and follow up that act now? Your turn. Elvis just got off. You got 20 minutes. You're going to be up there. Nobody's left. Everybody jetted. They didn't think they knew. When we came and saw the Trump shit, we knew that was the end. It's like, there ain't nothing going. There's fucking fireworks probably. I'm surprised there wasn't. And all these words I speak, you'd be a fool to neglect. But you will. Because the shit you say is so... Why am I forced to contend with it? Holy fuck. I'm wrong all over the place. You're right. Sleepy Joe's gonna save the world.